What you doing, Sue? Want your belly rubbed? You were all turned over. You want your belly rubbed, huh? Want to flip over? I'll rub your belly. No? Usually you love that. You are very sleepy, aren't you? Oh, she's so tired. Look at her. She's been up for all of 2 hours or 3 hours. She did have a walk, didn't you? Oh, are you sleepy? Sadie Sue. Are you sleepy, girl? She's laying here on her window seat. She can see out, but she cracked me up, rolled over there with all her legs up in the air. All right, I'll let you get to sleep. Hello everybody, it's Wendy, and today we're going to make this quick and easy stretchy charm bracelet with chain from using products from Jesse James Beads. So this is a stretchy bracelet. It's got some charms here on it. It's got chain. It's just really cute. And we're using this Mermaid Grotto mix, okay? So first of all, our encouraging word for today is always do your best. You can't go wrong if you always do your best. Okay, so I've got Mermaid Grotto mix. I've got some chain reaction. And I've got some jump rings here in I think these are 8mm, and some bead-along stretch cord. This is 1mm stretch cord. Now this Mermaid Grotto mix has a ton of beads in it. I did this whole bracelet with it and still have all this left to do another one. And I do have a 12mm jump ring for my cowrie shell here because they're hard. You need a big jump ring for them. Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. Oh, and you also need a crimp bead, like a 3mm crimp bead is what you need to just end this whole thing. It's just a really good way to end it to make it secure. Okay, all right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our chain reaction. And this is actually, I had 2 strands of the chain reaction, but just one Mermaid Grotto mix. Okay, so I'm going to put this right on my stretch cord. And then I'm just going to start beading. Now, I'm not going to do it in the exact same pattern I did on this one because I'm just going to do it randomly. So let's start with this big. And you could make these stackable. I mean, you could do all kinds of things with them. We'll do a starfish. Let's see, let's do a green bead. And one more, about one of these blue ones. Okay, so if you can see, I've got an area there that's about 1.5 inches. I am going to add on one more bead. I'm going to put on one of these gold ones. And then I'm going to take my chain, and I'm just going to kind of stretch it underneath my beads until I get to a point where it looks like it'll fit comfortably. And I'm just going to take this cord and go right through the loop here on the chain. Okay, and then when I pull it, that's what I have. Okay, just makes little decorative loops. So I'm going to continue beading. Let's put this blue bead on. We'll do this barrel bead. Oh, these are so pretty, these blue ones. And one more. How about this green? So I'm trying to keep these sections, the beaded sections, kind of close to the same length. So I'm going to go right through here. And it doesn't have to be exact, but you just want it kind of close. So see how it just kind of dangles down, and it's pretty. Okay, what do we got now? Here's this heart. This would be really pretty. Crystal heart. Let's do, these two are stuck together. I can get them apart if you just take a plier and do that. It's just where they were painted is all. So how about a green one? I love these green ones with this AB coating, are so sparkly. We'll do another gold bead. And let's see, how about What do I want to do now? Maybe another barrel? Okay. And then again, I'm just going to stretch it and go right through here. Okay. And you just want to keep going like that until you get the length that you desire. So let's see, I'll do one of these guys. Maybe another starfish would be good. Let's do this blue square. Okay. And I'm getting close because I have such a small wrist. I can never fit too many beads on, unfortunately. So let's do one more bead over here. Let's do this gold spacer. And then I'll go ahead and hang my chain. Like that. And that is probably, yep, that's as far as I can go. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just get all this out of the way. I want my cowrie and some of these charms left out. And you can use as many of the charms as you want. So I am now going to cut off my chain. Okay. And I'm just going to take this and I want to kind of tie it, but I want to make sure that it's going to fit me. So I tie it, put it on. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So now I'm just going to tie this. I'm going to do a regular knot, and then I'm going to do a surgeon's knot, which means you just go through the loop twice. And then I'm going to take both strands and I am going to put them through this crimp bead. Now, if you have a 3mm crimp bead, you should be able to get both of your strands through it. Just like that. Okay? Pull it all the way down to your knot. And then just take your flat nose pliers or chain nose pliers and just crimp it down. And you don't want to crimp it so hard that you cut the elastic. It's just going to be a little extra bead, a crimp bead there just for extra security, okay? And it does work very well for that if you don't crimp it hard enough to cut your elastic. All right, so now I'm just going to put my dangles on. So I'm going to take one of these big jump rings. And the way I did the other one is I just took the cowrie bead and hung it on here. These cowries can be macrameed onto things. I just don't really want to fool with that. And then I'm going to put the mermaid tail behind it to just kind of hide the back of it. Well, maybe. Is that not drilled? The mermaid tail is not completely drilled. Let me see if I can get through it without cracking it with a beading awl. Oh, come on. There we go. It just needed poked out a little. Okay. This guy back through here. Hang the mermaid tail right behind the cowrie bead. And I'm just going to close this up. Actually, yeah, I am going to close it up. I'm going to hang it on with another jump ring. Okay, so there's that. So I'm going to grab one of these and let's see. I think I'll see if he'll go through here. He may not. If I had a thinner one, he probably would. He almost does, so I could actually probably take it and bend it around here. I do this a lot, like make a pinch bail out of my jump ring, just like that. And if you put it through the hole and then you take the other end and wrap it, put it through the other hole, and then you can squeeze it together with your pliers, and it will kind of act like a pinch bail. Okay, then let's put him on here. And I'm just adding a couple of extra jump rings on some of them so they'll dangle down at different lengths. So this guy, like that, and then our little seahorse. And I'm going to hang all mine together in one spot, but you don't have to do that. You can bury them. You could put them all over the bracelet if you wanted to, because I'll show you how we're going to hang them, which is super easy. You can actually, if you wanted to string them on while you're stringing your beads on, you could do that. Like you could put, just like this, you would take him and just run the cord through the jump ring. But I find that it's just as easy to do it this way, and seems to work out just as well. So this is kind of the way that I do it. So I'm going to take a jump ring. Once I get all them on something, and I'm going to hook this right onto it. Then I'm just going to decide kind of where I want this to go. A lot of times I will put it where the crimp bead is. So that would be right here. And I'm actually going to hook it to this bead that's hanging down. So that was the extra bead on the end of my chain reaction. I just didn't want to cut it. So I'm just going to put that right on there. And then, so I've got my cowrie and my mermaid tail. So then I'm just going to take these others and bury them. So this one, you want to try to make sure you got the front going in the front, but that's not always going to, you're not always going to be able to do that. I mean, sometimes it's going to flip around, but I'm just going to hang that one from there. Okay. So there's that. And then I will take this one. This one I might hang from, let me see if I can find the opening in the jump ring. Yeah, this one I'm going to hang right from this loop here on the bead that I hung the other jump ring from, I think, if I can get it to go on there. It may not. It may be too tight to go in there. Whoops, I dropped my whole seahorse off. Yeah, it's too tight. So I'm just going to hang it. Keep dropping that seahorse off of there. I guess I'll just hang it from this one too. But like I said, you could go around, you could hang it all around the bracelet, you know, whatever you wanted to do. I just kind of tend to enjoy a big clump of charms for some reason, like I did on this one. Just the big clump of them right there. I just like that. Okay, and then this guy, I'm going to take another jump ring, and I wonder if I could get that one to go through there. I'd really like to hang something up from, another one up from there, but I needed a thinner jump ring if I'm going to do that. So this one, I'm just going to hang right behind the cowrie and the other mermaid, in between the other mermaid tail and the cowrie. It'll kind of give it a layered look. All right, so here it is. Super quick and simple, so easy, and just, you know, really cute. Dangly, little stretchy mermaid bracelet. Anybody could wear it. If you know, Stretchy is pretty adjustable, and you can just fix your little chains however you want them to be, and fix your little charms however you want them to be. They could hang this way, or you could flip it and they could hang that way. So yeah, I love these. I think they're super cute. Make great gifts for somebody. So I will link Jessie James' website in the description box below this video. You can check these out. Again, this is the Mermaid Grotto kit. And wow, what pretty colors. I mean, you could even layer these together. Look how pretty. Just a big, massive bunch of charms and beautiful blue beady goodness. So yeah, a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and check out the mixes, jessiejamesbeads.com, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.